Yeah, we out here, baby. Let's go. I know the faithful is lit right now. I know we juiced right now. NFC West title. Let's go ahead and raise it up. Started out the season 3-4. Now we 10-4. How y'all like that 7-game winning streak on y'all out there? The NFL ain't ready. Everybody's scared right now. I mean, everybody. You see the ticker. It's how the West was won. Man, let's hop into this thing. You feel me? First off, we got to start with Brock Purdy. Glock Purdy, you feel me? Let's get it out here. My guy had 217 yards passing, 2 tubs, 17 for 26. But let's not forget the man started off 11 for 11, though. Huh? Is he that accurate? All right, I'm going to keep it a buck, though. There was some pretty easy passes in the beginning. There was a lot of dink and dunk. But hey, he executed it. He got it done. So I'm not mad. We got a W. Brock is doing what needs to be done. But see, it's something different about him. He has the intangibles. He has everything that you would need to get the job done on this team with these playmakers. The way that our coach runs this system, Brock Purdy has everything in his tool bag to make this thing run, to keep it going. Man, I'm all love the Brock. All love the Brock right now. Do your thing, kid. Keep balling out. Keep showing that confidence that you're doing. You got the locker room behind you. You got the faithful behind you. Shoot, you got national media behind you. That's a lot of pressure. But if you look at that man's face, he humble. He ain't tripping off all that. It's like he been prepared for this moment since day one. He been waiting to lead the team. And he said that yesterday in the postgame. So congrats to you, Brock. Congrats to our Niners out there. Faithful, we should be loud and proud no matter what. To anybody, I ain't scared of no team. Yes, Eagles included. I ain't scared of them. I was at work yesterday, and it's a Cowboys fan that was at work. He was going all day, and I mean all day, because my job, I work 24 hours at least. So I had to listen to this man all day talking about his Cowboys. Oh, but they wasn't playing yesterday, so we had to hear my mouth when it came to the game. And then on top of that, we dominated our defense. Matter of fact, let's talk about this defense, man. Let's talk about this. I'm gonna circle back around to the offense, but we got to give love to this defense because that's the real reason we're here. Let's not forget that this defense is why we're in this position. They are the number one reason why we're in this position. After that, I'm gonna have to give some more love to Kyle Shanahan because we'll get there. Defense. I want to talk about Dre Greenlaw. Honestly, he's been like the best linebacker on the team this year. He's got 111 tackles. Fred Warner has 98, but Dre Greenlaw did it in one less game. I don't know, man. It seemed like Dre Greenlaw is everywhere. Y'all know we see Fred on like every play as well. But I mean, Dre Greenlaw out here forcing fumbles. Like, he's making a big impact. And it's a good problem to have. It's not a problem. It's just a good situation to have. Having the best linebacking core in the league, it's a great time to be a Niner fan. Great time. Great time. Huff out there still being Huff. He still led our team with 4 interceptions. We didn't get one yesterday, but we should have had one yesterday. Now, come on, NFL. Nick Bosa. This man had the perfect sack on Geno Smith. And they had the nerve to call roughing the passer. And y'all know what happened on that play. It was a pick 6. The game would have been over. Like, it wouldn't have been no 8-point win. It would have just been over with. Game was over. But nah, they kept him in it with that. Now, I'm not really understanding these rules right now. Like, what is a defender really supposed to do? Like, we come to these games to see these main players like Nick Bosa hit the quarterback. That's what we want to see. The guy has 15 and a half sacks, but he should have more. But nah, these penalties. Who doesn't like seeing Nick Bosa? You know what I'm saying? Like that's what we're here for. So if you can only hit in the numbers, I felt like he did that because he landed on them. So you telling me we got these huge players running at speeds that no one can comprehend, smacking into each other. And they're supposed to do it under control. But excuse me, let me just lay you down softly, sir. Thank you for allowing me to sack you. Is that okay, ref? Was that okay? Thank you, sir. I'll buy you a bottle of wine after the game. Man, it's football. What are we doing here? What are we doing? I need some rule changes. Man. Because back in the day, Joe Montana, Steve Young, and them, we all know. I think Steve Young had about 8 concussions in his career. They were just playing tougher. Now, I'm not saying that that's what I want. I want, of course, people to be safe. I pray every game that nobody gets seriously injured. But those kind of plays, come on, man. What is he supposed to do? Like gravity itself. He's running full speed, hit somebody who's going down. What are you supposed to do? Stop? Start levitating? What does he need? An NBA 2K magic carpet? Like, I'm just so confused right now at what Nick Bosa is supposed to do other than keep being great like he is. I mean, he causes disruption every play. It's going to be real hard for people to beat us. Real hard. And if we played the Chiefs right now, I mean, Patrick Mahomes, he makes me nervous all the time. And they got our number. But we also weren't 100% healthy that game. And I don't think that score would be anywhere like it was when we played them in the regular season. It would be some stuff going on, for real. And I honestly feel like we can make it happen. I'm really confident in our team beating anyone because of what's on that ticker. That defense. I'm confident in that. So I just had to tap in with the defense real quick on that because I appreciate y'all for doing everything y'all doing. And I definitely appreciate Mooney Ward getting all up in DK Metcalf's face all game long. DK tried to be aggressive, and I get that. But, hey, man, we the Niners. We a whole team. He was taking cheap shots against Dre Greenlaw. He was pulling down Mooney Ward on passes. It's like, bruh, is that all you got? Because you know y'all not finna win. You know this. And to me, Geno, Tom Brady, Tua, all of them look scared to me. Every last one of them looked like they had some fear in their eyes, knowing that they had to go up against this defense. And especially knowing you got somebody like Nick Bosa tracking you down. And now we got a healthy Eric Armstead coming up the middle. Just tearing it all up, just blowing up offensive lines. Like almost every play. It is such an amazing thing to see. I promise you, like in my 37 years, I've seen a lot of Niner football. This is probably the top 3 defense I've ever seen in my life. And that's just being generous because it can definitely be argued the best because they are 3 levels of awesomeness. It is pure joy just watching this team do what they got to do. It is utter domination. Whew, this show is dang near a defensive praise show because, man, y'all out there watching the same thing I'm seeing. Every possession, I'm just looking back like, what are we going to do? I'm expecting a pick. I'm expecting some kind of sack. I'm expecting a hard hit, possibly a fumble. I'm like expecting things to happen for our defense. And I don't care who it's against. I don't care if it's a top 10 defense, whatever. They ain't number 1. We are. Moving on. Let's talk about CMC. We use him so much. Gosh, man, this man had 26 carries. And to be honest, Seattle played pretty good defense. He only had it sounds crazy to say only 108 yards, but when they've been giving up 200 yards a few games, you know what I'm saying? Josh Jacobs just went brazy on them. So I don't understand why we don't use Jordan Mason some more. Like he barely got any burn. And it's cold. It's tough to just come off the bench and then just bam, explosiveness. I'm ready to go without pulling a hamstring or something. But Jordan Mason, matter of fact, let's just watch him.
Mason. They snap it. They give it to J.P. Mason. First down. 49ers breaks it. He will run it all the way in. The game is over. 20, 15, 10. He gets knocked out of bounds, which is actually better that he did not score. It is over. The 49ers have won the NFC West.
I love Jordan Mason. I really do. That man runs hard. It's a humble cat, too. And I just feel like in those tough yardage situations, he might be a better option sometimes. Now, Christian McCaffrey is amazing. He has vision. He's tough. He's used to getting used a lot, but he also used to get injured a lot because of his usage. And I just really want him for the playoffs and possibly the Super Bowl. I just don't want no more injuries, man. You know, our team people just get injured like in they sleep. So please, Kyle, please we don't have to use CMC so much. I'm sure if we cut it down a little bit and just spread the wealth some, it would be okay. And I understand that Seattle's they're terrible against the run, but that doesn't mean we have to just use one guy. But I have to give Kyle Shanahan love at the same time because he called an amazing game, especially as far as Brock Purdy goes. Like, he came up with some real, like, peekaboo type plays, some real misdirection. Brock looks one way, fakes it, goes to McCaffrey, fake that way, boom. Kittle's up the middle, touchdown. That was definitely all Kyle Shanahan doing that, and Brock Purdy played the position perfect. He did exactly what he needed to do, which is why I feel like all of this is a good fit right now. And I feel like other teams are like, what do we really do? Even though there's more tape out on Purdy now and it's going to continue to get more and more and more, I'm seeing different things every week. This man is still looking off linebackers. He's looking off safeties. You know what I'm saying? He's all this faking one way and fake another. You know, hit him with a quick shoulder or something and they jump just a little bit just to give his guy a little bit more time to get open. Like, those are intangibles because he's been playing football. He's been playing a lot of football. He's played more football than Trey Lance and Jimmy G in the last couple of years. Brock Purdy's played more. Whether it was college or NFL, it didn't matter. And it shows. It shows on that field every single time. So, and let's talk about Kittle. He was on the receiving end of some amazing plays that were called by Kyle Shanahan. It was kind of like trickery, for real. Like, we use CMC so much that Seattle was like, okay, it's clearly going to CMC again. They brought everybody, and then Purdy's like, boop, just kidding. Just Kittle. Good do your thing, my guy. And how you just gonna bring Kittle down that easy? We all know that's not easy. So, man, it's just looking like it's almost impossible to stop us, period. So, good luck to the rest of the NFC. Good luck to the rest of the NFL. It's going to be tough sledding for y'all boys out there because the Niners ain't playing. This 7-game winning streak ain't no fluke, and everybody's starting to feel that pressure. And this is something the Niners do. We usually start out the year slow, and then we start to pick it up. It gets rolling. We figure ourselves out. We find our identity with whatever our team is at the time, and then we peak, and we peak at the right time. You heard Brandon Ayuk at the beginning of the month say this is December football, and they playing like it. And what does that do? Lead into the playoffs, which we just clinched the NFC West, baby. So let's go. So now it's going to be kind of tough to catch the Eagles because they only lost one game. So that's pretty much over with. All the Eagles got to do is win one more game. So there's that. But we can't catch the Vikings, though. That's only one more win away. All they need is one more loss. And they didn't have a good game last week. They caught an L. And it was a game that they should have won, but they didn't. So the Niners are handling business against whoever. Meanwhile, these other teams are kind of shaky a little bit. Kind of. To me, the top two teams, or the top three teams, I would say, is the Eagles, the Chiefs, and the Niners. To me, nobody else matters. Yeah, I said that. Yeah. To me, nobody else matters. Yeah, that's including the Cowboys. I'm never going to give y'all love because you already know what it is. You already know the rivalry, what it is. And like I said, yesterday I was at work. My coworker who's a Cowboys fan, he said he wants to play us. What team really want to play us right now? Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Easier said as a fan than a player. We know them teams ain't trying to really run into to the Niners. They all secretly wishing that we get kicked out somehow or we lose when we unexpectedly somehow. Nobody wants to come to Santa Clara and play us at home. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants to see us in general. They really don't want to see us at home. So I'm just saying. But I'm very proud right now. I'm very proud. Oh my gosh. I wish I could have got on here yesterday with y'all, but I was busy at work. But it's cool. I'm going to be recording from there too. You just wait. You just wait. I appreciate y'all room service gang for rocking with me. Always tuning in. I really do appreciate it. I hope y'all continue to go. I'm going to always be bringing more content for y'all because I love to talk. I love to talk about my teams. I love the Niners. You feel me? I do. I could watch them all day long. As a matter of fact, I'm about to go rewatch the game now. So I'll holla at y'all on the next one. Love y'all.